Few things as a collector are quite as nerve-wracking as losing a small part and not being able to find it again. I've been missing this for a couple months now. The severed arm that goes with the Part 6 Jason from Mezco. Yeah, I'm really glad that I found it, it's accounted for, and I could put it back somewhere safe. And this is the box I'm bringing down with me tomorrow to trade in at a comic shop. I'm gonna hit that shop after I hit the toy show, but I have something very specific in mind that I want to trade for credit for, and I'm hoping this will get me close. This tub is full of action figures, a lot of Marvel 3 3/4 inch, some McFarlane, get rid of my Assassin's Creed from McFarlane, some pop vinyls, obviously this Helicarrier is going, some Legends I don't care about, a lot of the same stuff I tried to sell earlier in the year that some of them didn't sell, so gonna trade them in for hopefully something much cooler, and that takes up a heck of a lot less space than this. That War Machine bust is kind of cool. If I completely don't pay attention to the camera and just let it film, I guess that kind of works, right?
That's the real person you need to talk to. I like that.
So I went to a toy show today, but it was really hard to film. Just hard to film walking around a room full of people and just crowded and getting distracted by, the stuff around you anyway. So there's a little bit of footage, not really as much as I would have hoped, but I don't know. Maybe if I get a GoPro or something, not that I'm actually really thinking about it, but if I did, maybe it would be easier. But picked up a ton of cool stuff. I just want to run through it. So I picked up at the toy show this Sideshow Phantom of the Opera figure. It's a cool looking figure. It's different than the one that we got from Universal Select. It does have an alternate head, so it does actually have the Lon Chaney face, and then we have the masked version. I really wanted it for the masked head because I don't have that. I didn't get the Toys R Us version of the Phantom, so I'm missing a masked version of the Phantom. And then continuing my figure arts Dragon Ball Z pickups, I did find a Krillin for an okay price. He was definitely a little scalpery, but not horrible. Excited to have him. Glad I picked it up, but that's another one off the list at least. Then I did stop a couple other places. I did get some super cheap DVDs. Picked up Silent Night, Bloody Night, which I actually did review in my top horror films or my Christmas horror films video that I did a while back. Still one of my favorite videos I've ever done. So if you haven't watched that, maybe June if you're watching this while I'm posting it. Maybe not the right time to watch it, but in about 6 months, maybe check it out. I'm proud of that one. I picked up Westworld. I thought this was actually Michael Crichton's directorial debut. And it's very similar in theme to Jurassic Park, so a lot of really weird sex robots in the Wild West, and that's not the reason why I picked it up, but a very strange movie. And then I picked up the other pieces I needed for the Cornetto trilogy. I only own I can't talk. I only own Shaun of the Dead, so I did go ahead and grab Hot Fuzz and The World's End. Picked up a couple comics, got the Fight Club comic, and then I got the new Godzilla Rulers of Earth. I want to do a full video on this comic series. Sadly, this is the second to last issue of it, and I'm really sad to see it go, because I absolutely have loved this comic series. I've read other Godzilla comic series, even other IDW Godzilla comics. This has been my absolute favorite. But it will be, when it's done, the longest running Godzilla comic series by one issue. It'll beat Marvel out by one issue. And then I went to another comic shop, and yeah, I traded in quite a bunch of figures. I got a ton of store credit. And, well, I'll show you the less interesting thing first. But I got the NECA Leonidas figure, the first release, where it's, the full figure comes with the display base and the shield and the sword, and I don't think it comes with a spear. I think it just has the sword, the sword and arrows. I've wanted this figure for a long time, and I've had a hard time tracking him down for a decent price, so I just really wanted to add him to my collection. This originally I was going to do for 300 subscribers, so you can think how far back that was. I'm about 10,500 now, I think. So it was a while ago that I was thinking about doing this video. Then I thought maybe my 300th video, but I totally missed that mark. But very happy to finally have Leonidas. And then the big one. This is basically what I got with my credit. My credit basically got me a $25 hot toy. So if we're not counting Leonidas there. Yeah, it's $25 I paid for a hot toy, which was spectacular. This is the Terminator 2 Sarah Connor figure. This is the actual Sarah Connor, not the T-1000 Sarah Connor. I am thrilled to have this. I'm going to take her out of the box here. I'm going to take all this stuff that's in boxes out in a minute here, and I will show you why I am so thrilled to have this piece. And this last box actually arrived in the mail today, which I wasn't expecting quite so soon. But this was a source of a little bit of a, I don't know, I consider it a game. I kind of had fun with it. I found 2 Figuarts Dragon Ball Z figures. I didn't realize at the time when I bought them they're actually from the same seller. I wasn't paying close enough attention to the name. But I very much suspect them to be bootlegs. But they're figures that aren't really available anymore. One of them may very well be real, but we will see. So I did already open the package, but I haven't looked at the figure yet. So you can look with me. And top one here is the one I suspect must be a bootleg. And that is the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan 3 Goku. The chances of it being real are minimal. I don't even think it has. Usually these are supposed to have a sticker. This sticker right here. I think it's a Toei animation sticker. I think that being the metallic piece, that's how you kind of know it's a legit piece. And I've heard stories of these having just like a printed on version, but this doesn't even have it at all. So I have to assume this must be a bootleg. And the other one is the regular Son Goku figure, and that one does not have the tag as well, so this probably is a bootleg. So here are all the figures that were boxed out of package. Yeah, I don't waste any time. I'm outside the box reviews. But yeah, so the 2 Dragon Ball figures from China, absolutely definitely bootlegs. I mean, they're floppy and yeah. But Krillin is nice, and it's actually funny to have them side by side. It's just the quality of the plastic feels so much different. This actually feels almost like chalky and just weird. And yeah, the Krillin just, you can tell it's a much more quality figure. The Leonidas, I am actually thoroughly impressed with. I'm very excited to review him. Everything about that actually has me pretty impressed. So I'll definitely be reviewing him. And then, yeah, Sarah Connor looks freaking amazing. It's standard Hot Toys fashion, so I'm going to stop this video very quickly so I can go play with it and truly get to see everything on this figure. But the main reason I really wanted to pick this up is the base here. The base is actually signed by Linda Hamilton. Yeah, I'm going to go enjoy all this stuff and stop filming. Just hit my local Walmart, picked up a couple more of the NECA endoskeletons. I'm actually army building these guys. I've never army built action figures before, so these are my first army builders. And I think I'm up to, this is probably like 8 now, I think. So if you were following me on any social media today, you've probably been bombarded with pictures of this. That bootleg Goku figure I did a total repaint on. I used some super glue to kind of tighten up the joints, and I made his Super Saiyan God Goku. Or I guess this is now pre-Super Saiyan God. I think they are retconning it for the new movie, or have already retconned it in the new movie. I just haven't seen it. So I'm actually pretty excited with how this came out. He still needs a little work to him. But yeah, I'm actually pretty happy how it happened. And yeah, so back here we have the Super Saiyan 3, which is less of a success. The costume, I think, is okay. The flesh tone is absolutely dreadful. I'm gonna have to get a better flesh tone. For some reason, the paint, you can even see it around the collarbone here on Goku. It doesn't cover well, and it's very just clumpy, the stuff that I have. And it's not like cheap crap. I mean, it's not expensive crap, but, you know, I was using these guys, or if it would focus. I mean, it's not great paint, but it's not crap paint. I mean, I've used this for plenty of custom figures in the past, and it's come out a lot better than this. So I don't know if this stuff's just old, or if when I mixed the color, it came out bad. I'll have to find some better paint for this, and I know better brands and things I could get, so I know what to do. I just need to actually go get it. It's not often that I get an unboxing that's randomly almost already unboxed for me. This package was waiting on my doorstep when I came home, and it was already open. So, again, this is Marvel Legends
Thor figure. This is from a contest I won. I really had no desire to actually win the figure, but I entered this contest on Facebook that was a caption, a box of Eggo waffles with a picture of Thor on it. And yeah, I won Thor. So, alright. Another unboxing here. Start off with this smaller item. Once again, I open the box or open the package so I wouldn't have to fumble with it here. Here we go. We have The Burning, the Scream Factory release. I've been looking for this for quite a while. Really enjoy this movie. This kind of goes back to my early days of YouTube videos with following One's Customs videos and watching him do really cult horror characters and getting me into those movies. So, glad to finally own this movie for real. Really cool slasher, Tom Savini special effects. And then, pop this box from Amazon open. And we've got the Bandai Tamashii Nations Flame Effects. We get the red version and the blue version. So I'll be burning some crap up in my displays soon. Another unboxing here. This was kind of an interesting purchase. When I went to that toy show a week ago, I saw a figure. I thought about it, and I passed on it. And then the events of this week made me regret passing on it. So, there we go. Here we go. This is, I don't even know who made this. It's the Hammer Films Dracula 1/6 scale action figure. The Christopher Lee action figure. So, thought this was an appropriate time to pick this up. And I wish I'd gotten it at the show, because it would have been a good bit cheaper. And this box is not nearly as cool. Oh wait, there is a thing on the front. There we go. Thought it was like the Sideshow collectibles boxes. And there we have it. I'm very happy to have picked it up. Alright, as my excuse for a vlog devolves slowly just into unboxing videos stuck together, got a little bit of a haul today in the mail. So first up is my T-Fury shirt, my latest one. Alfred Hitchcock shirt, kind of reflecting some of his more famous films. So you got like Psycho down there as the tie and around his neck. We got some birds references through his face. And then we have a North by Northwest up there in the corner. I think that's it. I think it's just the 3, but I was missing something here. But I thought it was a really cool shirt when I saw it online. Next up, we've got box from Amazon, and yeah, we got NECA Aliens Dallas figure, and I picked up the other 2 locally. The 2 Ripleys I got at a local FYE, but nobody else. So it was the only store in the area that had the line or the wave, and they didn't have Dallas. I don't know if he's short packed or what, but I had to go online to pick him up. But I'm glad I got him. Now I got the full set and get those reviews up. Probably already up by the time you see this video. And then last but not least, this is kind of an interesting one here. This was an eBay find. After getting the Christopher Lee figure, kind of wanted some more classic 1/6 scale monsters. Can't say that apparently. So I picked up this guy off eBay. This is the Sideshow Frankenstein 1/6 figure from the original film. And well, you may notice something's a little off here. His leg is broken. So I got him really cheap because he has a broken leg. I'm pretty sure I can fix it. If not, it is just a Sideshow, I believe a Prometheus body, which has nothing to do with the movie Prometheus. It's just what they call the body. Obviously the arms are unique. I have to attach those, but should be able to find just a plain old Sideshow body pretty easily if I can't repair the leg. So I'm not too worried about getting them back into full form. I just realized I forgot to show these off the other day when I got them. I got the official articulated comic book art wave 1 set of cutouts. I don't know if these are all the same in everybody's kit or not. But to be quite honest, I'm not thrilled with them. I kind of realize I probably am best off getting my own. The pictures I take or the stuff I'm interested, stuff I collect, isn't what the group normally goes after. The group has a very large bias towards Marvel Legends, and it makes sense. They're highly posable and widely available and army buildable and all that stuff. But just with the stuff I do, I mean, some of these are cool. We got the Crash, the Pop, things like that. Those are definitely cool. You know, the Blam Blam Blam. I'm sure I could use this for something. But some of these word bubbles definitely are going to be less useful to me, like Hail Hydra, very specific. Mutants, pretty specific. Maybe I'll use it for Ninja Turtles or something, I don't know. But some of the word bubbles just not really doing it for me. So I'm a little underwhelmed with this set. Granted, I'll still probably pick up Wave 2 that they put out if, you know, it looks like it's got some good stuff. Hopefully, maybe they'll go more for some kind of environmental effect pieces or something like that. Something a little different than what's in this first set. The quality of them is very nice. I'm not complaining about the quality. Just to put something else in here so this vlog isn't all pickup videos, unboxings, or whatever. I did redo all my autographed photos from conventions, so now I've got them all up here, completely different than how they used to be, completely different wall than where they used to be. But I think they look pretty damn cool. Alright, even more boxes. These will be 2 of the last 3 I open here. The other one just come in UPS, so it hasn't shown up yet today. But just pop these guys open real quick. This video is already going on a bit longer than I wanted it to. And I can't get the stupid paper off the box. But yeah, here we have... This is kind of cool looking. Just the packaging. This is the Reveltac, Legacy of Reveltac T-Rex. So I want to have this guy to go fight against my King Kong figure. I thought it'd be kind of cool. So pretty excited. I guess this is a re-release in a different color. And then pop this one open. Alright, so that was impossible to actually open. They have it taped to this cardboard here. But yeah, I got the Ultra Act Ultraman figure. They re-released him like a 3rd time. I guess this is probably the first re-release of the 2nd version. But pretty excited to finally have an Ultra Act figure to fight against old school Godzilla. And almost just as I finished those other ones, my next package showed up. Another Reveltech figure. This one is Daimajin. This is from the company that brought you Gamera, or from the studio that brought you Gamera. Really cool trilogy of giant monster movies, and excited to have this figure finally.